Alrighty then, welcome to State of the Channel for January and February of 2021. The goal of this entire series that is going to be happening probably on a monthly basis, maybe bi-monthly depending on what happens that month, is to go over everything that happened, things that went well, things that didn't go well, things I've hoped to improve on, maybe some new ideas, bounce ideas off people, and basically set a plan for the future, make sure that I'm on the right track. So let's get started. So some stats for this month. For views, we had 57 in January over the course of 5 videos, and those videos were pretty much daily for the last 5 days of the month, but it really is last week and those videos skipped anyway. And then we had 147 in February, and that was over the course of, I don't have the videos on hand, but it was closer to like 12 or something, with like frequent but not very scheduled uploads at the beginning of the month, and then twice weekly uploads at the end of the month. And half those views came from the most popular video, which was the worst update in Dead by Daylight. That video got 70 something views and is the most popular video on the channel right now. This may look bad, but I think the important thing to look at is that now I'm uploading more consistently, and I feel good about the content that I'm uploading. I'm not just putting out random content and doing it randomly. I have a schedule every Wednesday and then once weekend, and that allows me to put more effort into my content, makes me feel good about it. So I think that definitely this was a good thing. One new sub, nothing really to say about that. None lost. 7.7 hours watched, which is, I mean, that's a lot to think about it. That's like a work day worth of hours. So yeah, that's a lot, and I think that is definitely a good thing as well. I think that will be improved in coming months, hopefully, but pretty good for starting out. And the average view duration is 2 minutes 51 seconds, which is largely offset by that one video that was 50 seconds long versus the rest of the videos. Most of the videos that I upload are over 10 minutes, usually average view duration is 5 to 6 minutes, which is about expected. And that one video really set off the amount by a lot. 654 impressions and a 7% click-through rate. If you don't know what click-through rate is, basically means if someone sees your video, do they click on it? So 7% is about average, I would say. It's could be better, but I would say it's pretty decent, and the amount of impressions we're getting is pretty good for a starting channel. So takeaways of this, I need to stop premieres. A lot of the reason this view number is 147 is actually because of premieres. When you premiere a video, the people that watch the premiere and don't return to watch it later don't count as views. And this offsets the channel analytics. YouTube won't recommend the channel as much, so premieres needed to stop, and that's why I stopped doing them after the first couple uploads. And you remind people to sub. This is something that's been proven to help. At the start of every video, say like, hey, if you haven't subbed, make sure you sub. It actually increases your numbers, so I can do that at the start of each video. Maybe I'll have an intro, I'm not actually sure yet, but that's something I need to do. Videos will be probably shorter. I'm going to try and edit them down more into, like, if a video is 18 minutes, I'm going to try and edit it down into 1. I'm going to cut out the boring parts that don't matter. Instead of having full games, I upload parts of games. And heavy editing to make it content more entertaining, make it so that there's always action, something always is going on, and it's never like a dull moment type of thing. But that full frequency, I think is good. I think that getting into a schedule twice per week, I'm able to do it consistently without too much worry about my schedule, and that's good. So future ideas, first starting with giveaways, I plan to probably do them monthly, depending on how well they do at the start. I need them to do very well in order for me to consider it worth it. Because the goal is to attract people to my channel. If I'm not going to get many people looking at the videos that I post them in, then it's not worth it to me. I can't afford that, and I definitely need it to be worth it in order for me to do that. Next is Discord server. I want to do invite rewards, but this is going to come a little bit down the line when there's actually people in the Discord. Next will be game variety, which is just posting more different types of games, seeing what sticks. I'm going to be doing some Valheim content soon. I have a lot recorded, just need to edit it. Story Valley, which will probably be more for like rant videos and me just talking over basic gameplay, where I'm just trying to state an opinion on something, need to get something out, something like that. Recommendations for like any games, please leave them. I would love to discover new games that I like. I'm always looking for more. Currently, I'm enjoying the games I'm playing. I don't really have room for a new game, but if one is suggested and it looks interesting, I'll try it out. Check out background music. I've been thinking about that. Maybe something more lo-fi, just to like make sure there's always something playing. I'm not sure if that's the type of content I want to produce, but I'll look into it. That's about it. I know it's a pretty short video, but meant to be short and sweet. Thank you. Your support is what keeps this going, keeps me motivated, and without it, I wouldn't be where I am. So I appreciate it. Cheers.